I'm a proud Ugandan. This is Nyana Jane. I had a point from one of our honorable there that also us we have a case. Why do we give out that money that we are pleading them to give us passports? That why should we tell you? Where are we going to find you? No one there to be told. That is one. Secondly, if we are not going to be given out those passports, why do they take our money?
My name is Baziza Nesandra. I'm from Mukono. So my question is, why do they tell us to buy citizenship, really? I was born here, I've schooled here, I don't even speak Chinyarwanda at all. But just because my parents are actually born from here, but they speak the language, I have the looks, they deny me a passport. I wanted to go for further studies, but I didn't go because of a passport. Such opportunities are missed. They are very important to our lives. We are suffering. We don't even know who to run to.
That's exactly in the...
And we are kind of requesting, as I conclude, may our petition be considered. May we get justice. May it not end in peace talks. And I don't know, may we get justice and practical.
The previous old passports, studying or working abroad, have been denied the right to renew their passports, forcing them to abandon their jobs and education opportunities on allegations that we are not citizens of Uganda without any proof of the said allegations. It is a principle of civil laws that he who alleges must prove, meaning the burden of proof lies upon him who asserts and not upon him who denies. We have been tasked to present introductory letters from our area LCs verified and approved by the resident district commissioners, together with graduated tax tickets of our parents and grandparents, to the extent of even asking us to provide photographs of graveyards of our late grandparents buried in Uganda, but all this yields nothing to our applications. For the benefit of the committee, we have listed down some of the petitioners and given a brief explanation as to their situations and experience with the immigration officials and some security organs. We will be pleased to provide more detailed information about all other petitioners upon request. Mr. Chairperson and honorable members of the committee, the first is Kamegere Vincent. He was born in Insonga in Mukono district on the 28th of August 1993 to Ewan Emmanuel Munyesanga and Nzita Kuze Erina, residents of Nsonga village. He holds NIN number CM 930 321 05598G. His parents were both in Uganda, and his grandparents too were born, raised and buried in Uganda. He applied for a passport in May 2023, but the immigration officials denied his application, alleging that he is not a Ugandan, but rather a Rwandese national, proof of which has not been provided by the officials. He was tasked to present Vusuru documents from his grandparents, which he did, and was later asked to present graveyard photographs that prove that his grandparents were buried in Uganda, which he presented, but his application was still not accepted. The second one is Mustafa Yusuf Ndajije. He He was born in Uganda on the 1st of January 1971.
That some people are being denied passports and nationality items. The origin of the problem is that the today's Ugandan Banyarwanda are becoming victims of the past mistakes that were committed, probably unknowingly. No one knew to come to this end. How? By 1884, when there was petition, some parts were taken from the then Rwandan kingdom and seceded to Uganda. The people also came along with their land, and those people were called Banyarwanda. Unfortunately, in 1911, the first census, the Banyarwanda were counted as part of the indigenous people when Uganda was being put together to form today's Uganda. Now, that name Banyarwanda, they failed to get another name to call this tribe. They maintained the name of their tribe as Banyarwanda. But that name had the connotation of Rwanda, a country that was no longer existing in Uganda as it was by then. Maybe they would have called that tribe another name. Like a colleague here, a speaker said that his origin is from Sudan, but he's a Ugandan. He's not a Ugandan Sudanese. He has another tribe, the name of another tribe, which puts him rightly into Uganda. The second genesis of that problem is that the first census of 1911, when these people are found, the nation or the authority then were minding about the figures, not the data, the details that will be followed up to today's generation. They counted that this is Nyandwi, that is one tally. This is Klashumba Frank, that's the second tally. They didn't create a database to know that after years, Jen Klashumba will have, or Nyandu will have, and other generations to follow him. How shall we identify the generation of Nyandwi? How shall we attach him to the first Nyandwi, who would have died long time ago? There is no that data Uganda has, that the first census of 1911, Nyandwi was there. Now this is the son to Nyandwi, this is the grandson to Nyandwi, this is the grandson. So if that had been done, we would not be suffering this consequence. I have finished. That is the family tree. I have finished the genesis. Now I'm going to talk about the effects. The last will be the solution. Now, Mr. Chairman, you know the nation is developed by its people. And we are Ugandans. Its people, when they are healthy, when they are educated, when they have the moral to work, they will contribute to the taxes of the nation. But this is a situation where part of some of these people are not working. They have been denied chances. The effect personally is first on them, they will not develop personally. But secondly, the nation, their nation will also be crippled. So we need to elevate this problem so that the nation, we develop our nation. The solution now, Mr. Chairman. Now, today there is a census that is going on, and people have accepted, they have talked the truth, they are Banyarwanda. Can we have a database and we create a family tree from today that nobody will come and disguise as a Ugandan Munyarwanda from today onwards, so that even if I have died and they have counted me as Nyandwi Elfaz, a Ugandan Munyarwanda by tribe, my son, my grandson, when he comes there and he says Munyarwanda, they will say, who is he? You tell us your origin. He will come to me and he will mention my name, and you will have that database in the system. Automatically, you will give him the citizenship. Secondly, this connotation to the country called Rwanda is bringing us a big problem. I thank the authority in the internal affairs for the need to segregate. They are right 100%. They need to know. They should not serve Rwandese our benefits. Yes, they should insist a Rwandese not be served, but the Ugandan citizen, Banyarwanda, should be served. But he said, how do we now solve it? Either the name, to remove that connotation to Rwanda, or to create a database. We remain Banyarwanda, but we have a database. Whoever will say is a Mnyarwanda, they ask him the family tree. When it comes to me, it will be solved. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Why Basoga, they come from Busoga, Baganda from Uganda, Bateso from Teso, but historically, we have people here known as Bahima. They are under Kushites. And the Tutsi, they are also under Kushites. Bahima are our Insinics. And generally we call them Banyankore. Even the Tutsi, generally we call them Abanyarwanda. But Mr. Chair, allow me to use this opportunity to inform our Honorable from Chisoro that up to today, we have no Buhima Kingdom in Uganda. It's not there. So our concern is not about our Insinics, our concern is not about what, our concern is on only one thing. I'm still in the history, Mr. Chair. My grandfather was called the Rwagasore. This man in 1914, he was here, just Nakasongora here, in a village called the Kabayongo, in a sub-county known as Nachitoma. And he died from there. I have my dad, who was born in 1962, and is called the Rangangabo. He's still there. Now, the problem, let me wake up in the morning and I go there to ask for the passport. Then I be interviewed by a person from Chisoro or by a Mufumbira who doesn't know even the meaning of the word Rwagasore and the meaning of the word Rangangabo. This person, we know, we have to outline them. Who is your dad, who is your grand, blah, blah. But these people, once you do any slight mistake and you say, I'm Muzung Fred, who is your dad? Rangangabo. Your grand, Rwagasore. This person will not allow you to mention the third person. Obviously, you have to be dismissed. Hey, you are not a Ugandan. Now, I'm happy with our honorable from, I think, this side of Teso, the last honorable, who have tried to be close to the disease we are fighting for. If at all we have confirmed that the problem is official segregation or segregation among officials, the only solution to solve that, let a Musoga be interviewed by a Musoga, because I expect that person to be knowing the totems. I do not expect a Mufumbira. I can wake up in the morning and I tell a Mufumbira that Ndu Mushambo Mugunga Mwishkwa Vega Vishanda. I do not expect him to know my totem. That is one. Two, Mr. Chair, allow me to clarify this. Honorable members, we are not here that because where we are, we are not comfortable, we do not sleep. Allow me to inform this room that in Kumi, I sleep from morning to sunset. Secondly, I'm totally a Ugandan. Thirdly, I'm a teacher by professional, and I'm a games teacher, even I'm on the committee. Kumi Games Sports Family, I'm on that committee. No matter whether I'm or what, as long as I have those skills, and I was supposed to go with them to Kitugum, but I lost my grandpa, the father, to cancer. That's why I didn't go. But our concern is one. Why is it that for us, we cannot have this passport in time, yet our Insinics, they get it? Because even the Sabine, they are under Kushites. Even Vasoni, they are under Kushites. But also we are under Kushites. Why is it that only we? So, Honorable from Chisoro, like I know you are questioning yourself that why is it Banyarwanda? That's why I'm also here. Why is it me? So, only solution, let Mfumbira be interviewed by Mfumbira. They know their totems. Likewise, here, if any Musinga can tell that Ndu Musinga, I know his totem.